Welcome back to Subtech Online. It's me again, Sabit Christopher. Today I'm going to show you how you come up with a progress chart like this. If you're tracking anything on your dashboard, any report you're doing, and here it is in percentage. If I change like to 67, it changes. Changing this to 87, it changes automatically, and changing the other one to 81, it also changes automatically. So here we go. We start. Now the first thing is we shall start with our tracker. Okay, let me remove this. We shall start with our tracker. Let me copy and paste values. So this is our data. We are tracking these tasks, and this is what we completed, which means every time you have 47 completed, the incomplete is 100 minus that. So we shall have the incomplete part of it, which is 100% minus 47, and we fill this downwards. So which means a transformation where we have 33, then 67 is the balance that is not yet completed. Now the next thing, I'm going to insert a pie chart, and the pie chart we are using, this is a donut, so we shall go with a donut. Now I've inserted a donut chart that is empty, meaning that I'm supposed to select for it data. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to select the series, the slices. So you see our circle was given 20 slices. So they are the slices we are going to start with. How do you do that? You click on your chart. You click on your chart and chart design or chart design tab. Then here we go, there is select data. So I'll click on that. Now the data I'm selecting, I'm just going to add a series. So the series, the name, I'm going to call them slices. Slices, and the series values, there is already a 1, which is the one slice you're seeing, which means if I put comma 1, I will be having 2 slices. So I'm going to do this 20 times. Just a moment. I'm going to do this 20 times. So comma 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I close that bracket and okay. So when you look at this, there are 20 slices, which means that is my first series I've added. So what do I need? I don't need the legends. I don't need the header. So the next thing, I'm going to reduce the circle, the donut size. So click on that, right click, and change data or format data series. So here it is. This is the donut hole size. So I'm going to reduce the hole size to around 45%, or we can go with 50. So there we go. Then the next thing, I'm changing, we are going to leave the border at white. Then we shall change the fill to blue. Yeah, we can go with blue. That is solid blue. Then there we go. So for now, that is it. So I will change also the chart area. That's the chart area. I will change it to no fill. Then I change the border also to no fill or no line. So there we go. Now the next thing is, now we are going to add our values. So this one, I'll say that is the balance. We are going to add our values. What do we do? Still, we click on our chart. We go on chart design and we select data. Now we are adding another series. The series we are adding is this. Then that's the series name. The series we are adding is equal to this. Then the name, we shall call this data. and okay. So the moment we do okay, so we realize that we have now two series which are dependent on one horizontal category. Okay, so the next thing is we are going to separate the axis or the vertical axis. How do you do that? You go to change chart type, you click on the chart and you go to change chart type. So the series name, we want to leave the slicers as a donut on the one axis, then we shall make the other one on the secondary axis. All of them are donuts. So the moment you put this one on the secondary axis, it goes on top of the other. Now that is the trick we are going to use. When it is on top of the other, then we can have it changed colors. So we shall change the colors of the slice of the data. Click on the first one. We shall change this color to solid color and a blue color. We increase the transparency to around 40. 40 is enough. Then we change the other color to white. Change that to solid. Then I change this to white. Then we increase the transparency around there. So there we go. The next thing is we are going to have the number, the dynamic number or the percentage. So here we insert a text box. We insert a text box. Make sure that the text box is, the shape fill is no fill, and the shape outline is also no outline. Click on the border in the formula bar equals to this the fastest completed value, which is that. I will increase this font to around 30, bold it and change this to blue. So I'll carry this, put it in the middle there. I can increase this again to 36. There we go. So we can go ahead and select these two. So we can go ahead and select these two, then you group them. So selecting this under control, select this and this and that. Then we right click and group this, which means now that this time if I'm to move, it should be moving at once. Okay, not dwelling on that, we are going to do the same thing for the other matrices or inside the transformation and loading. The only thing you do now is you copy this and paste. So copy that and paste. Then again you paste again. So we move, those are the three matrices we are tracking. Now we go to the second one. The first thing is make sure that you select from the series, the data series option. So this time we are selecting data. So the moment we select data, you come and select the second one. We shall we shall fill this solid to orange, and with the other one remain white. Then we go to slices, we fill the slices to orange, and there we go. Then also this, we shall have it to be changed to orange. Then we are going to link this, the number, to the second, and this data we shall select data. So we are selecting data, no, not change type, select data. Now this time the data is going to be this one. So there we go. So now it's where we shall leverage on to set this, that color remains that, then it is this one that we shall have to change to white again. Then after changing it to white, increase the transparency and do that. Here we are selecting change data type, select undo. Okay, there we go. So what are we changing when you select this? So we have the slices. So when I select the slices, I will leave them to orange. Then when you select the data, this time the data is going to link to this. I will drag this to that, and meaning that this will be changing. Now that is data. I will be changing this to orange, and this one changing it to white. Then I increase its transparency, and there we go. And also this, increase the transparency a bit. So this is equal to C3. Now it is going to become a C4, and you again increase the font to the maximum it can go, change that to that. So which means if I change this to 56, it should be changing to 56. Then you do the same for this to green.